This is how to calculate the mean and the standard deviation for grouped data. You have to go back to the old formulas for this. There's nothing in Excel that does it explicitly. To calculate the average, the mean, we take each of the class midpoints for this data and multiply that times the relative frequency of each class. At the bottom, sum them up, and the average is 72.37. This is very similar to the actual average of 72.263 using all the observations. It depends on how the observations are distributed in the classes. To calculate the standard deviation, we first have to calculate the variance. For this, subtract each midpoint for the class, subtract the mean from each midpoint in the class, then square those values. To find the variance, multiply each one of the squared values by the relative frequency of that particular value in that class, and that is in this spot right here. Do that for all of the classes, add them up at the bottom. This is the variance. Take the square root of that to get the standard deviation, and this is very similar to the 1.639 from the actual standard deviation. In this calculation, it uses basically the population standard deviation, which would be stdev.p in Excel rather than the .s. Otherwise, you would have to make some kind of adjustment for an n-1 divisor. So the easiest thing to do is to use the .p version.